Lunch God, cold coffee, yeah.
Slam down like Jamtown, we don't pop shots at sundown. I ride around, we stay grinning, they really mad just cause you winning,
What?
But tell me why the fuck are you so extra, Tell me why the fuck are you so extra?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the RLP Rogue Lamb Podcast. Got a guest with me tonight, right now, the one and the only Rasta Ferrari, JOHARI Temp.
Yes, I.
What's up, dog?
Nothing, chilling, same.
And next to JOHARI, we got my nigga Eric. Eric, introduce yourself. There is no Eric. That nigga, man, it's okay though. That's my dog. But something came up. It's understandable, man. Shit happens, right? Good. I planned ahead. I say, you know what? I'm gonna invite two people because something's gonna happen. It always happens that way. Anyways, welcome to the Rogue Lamb, y'all. We live and direct. Shoot, man, it's been a week. It's been a day. It's been a moment in time. Me and JOHARI are super. Do you mind? All right, me and JOHARI super baked right now, dog. Lit. It's lit right now, man. And by baked, I mean whatever you want it to mean. Cause I'm not saying baked. What could baked mean, right? Cooked.
Well processed.
You know what? Yeah, man. Third eye's wide open, B. We out here right now, man. What you got going on, dog?
Just working a lot of basketball, studying, learning a lot as usual. Yeah. Trying to get my mind, body right.
Is there a way, or is there a capacity for the brain? Can somebody know too much?
Maybe depending on the type of what you call knowing, Because, if it's just book information, I feel like you can reach a point where you just
I feel like
can't
the more
store
you
anymore.
know, the more chance you got going crazy, bro. I feel like if you know everything, them type of niggas end up losing their minds, bro. What if you knew everything, right? Like conspiracies, truths, your fucking mind would explode out of your brain.
I feel like the key is to never think that you know everything. Once you do that, I feel like that's when you go off the deep end because you don't know what to do with yourself anymore.
Yeah,
you don't know what to do. You think it's over. It's like, oh well, I found the end, and then you start thinking a little bit more radical. But chill out. You got a lot more to go.
I think if I knew all the conspiracies, by that's it. If I knew all that, my head explode. Like
what conspiracy gets to you the most? What's the most heavy hitting one for you personally?
The government being able to kill people and get away with, like, just blatantly and be caught doing it, nigga, and just it goes under the rug. It's scary. It's like, damn.
But is that a conspiracy at this point?
People. You right. It's my truth.
I feel like people know.
Yeah. I feel like some people still in denial though, because people still sign up for the military all the time, knowing that shit's pretty bad, yo. Like our agendas in most of these places we go to are not what they tell us it is. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but that's like an education thing because it's really heartfelt and emotional because people got like military families and it's really.
I respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of respect that goes into it from that end, and then people really think that things are noble. So like. At that point, I feel like they can really draw you in. Once you feel like you're actually doing something that's real, then you'll go.
And I feel like you're being ignorantly blind then.
Yeah.
Especially with the internet, dog. Shit's just out there now. Like, out there.
A lot of things aren't people's fault. Like, especially if your mom and dad told you something your whole life, you're going to grow up with it really close and heartfelt, no matter if it's right or wrong.
Sometimes I don't, like with us, I don't remember how you were raised, but I was raised religious as shit.
I was right with you.
More anymore, dog. I was like heavy church all the time. Not like summer Bible school and shit, but it was pretty heavy. And I one day I was just like, I took that step outside the ring, man, and I never came back. I feel like you get away from your parents, it's your time to research the shit that you've actually been taught and see if you really want to, if that's really how you feel or is that just what you've been taught your whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like venture out. Don't be scared to venture out, because I feel like when somebody teaches you something your whole life, it's beat into your head. So you got this fear of this imaginary like repercussions that's gonna happen. You know, you don't want to go outside the norm. It makes you just kind of, you're not a rogue lamb. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're not a rogue lamb, G. That's what it comes down to. Yeah,
but I think that's like the black sheep mentality. You gotta. But the reason why I feel like a lot of people don't venture out is because it immediately onsets personal responsibility. You have to immediately be responsible for everything that you do and that you are. And it's a lot for people to take that. Because once you figure out that a lot of things are just simply on you, as you create your reality moving through it, as you're breathing, you're the one active. And a lot of the big thing is, the reason why people feel like a disconnect with religion is because there's nothing like really, really personal. It's kind of like you're learning a lot through a book, which is highly, you know, talked about and torn apart, and then people debate whether the translations throughout time even leave it accurate and things like that. So there's a lot of questions with even the authenticity of the thing that people are really basing their life out of. So it makes people really skeptical because nothing really comes from them themselves. And it's hard without personal experience to really grow in life. And people want that personal experience, and you got to get it through living life. If the church tells you that you can't go out and experience a lot of things and do things and go through trials and tribulations, because Jesus is missing in the Bible from like 11 to 30. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It's in his 30s when he pops back up. So 33. 11 to 33, it could be. He died at 33. You know, that also is a very, very symbolic number, adding up to 6, and you know, 33 vertebrae in the spine, and the 33 degrees that a lot of people the Scottie Pippen.
Dog, I don't know why. That's only 33 I know. Scottie.
30.
Go ahead.
Scottie Pippen's a good 33 to know, though.
That's right?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
When you think Jordan, who else do you think? Bugs Bunny. I'm a foot. All right, then Scottie Pippen. Nah, I'm playing.
You know, for our generation, though, that's kind of real, though. We only really know Michael Jordan for Space Jam. You're not old enough. If you can't be around our age and really be, maybe.
And really be a Jordan fan?
No, you can, because we just old enough to see it. Like, I remember the Wizards super clear.
That's not a good memory of Jordan.
What you mean? Jordan was averaging like 27.
Yeah.
He was still killing.
He wasn't a dominant player, though.
He was super dominant. He was on the All-Star. He what?
Because he was Jordan, bro.
He averaged 25 and 40.
That nigga was slow in the game. I feel like niggas was giving him respect. I seen the highlights.
He got the old man game.
He got the old man step back. This is in slow motion, but it's pretty, so niggas is watching. They in all, I'm playing with Jordan and shit. Fuck that, bro. I don't hear this shit.
Nah. He posted him up.
Fuck that nigga, man. He finessed a couple niggas, but in slow motion.
But it happened. That's the point, though.
All right. Hey, sometimes I think, right, like if we in a zombie apocalypse, right, and I'm at work, I'm like, fuck, what do I do first? I'm like, I'm in my work truck, so I have to pick the girls up, right, from closest to farthest, correct? Adrian's last? Okay. Then what? We should go somewhere far, like Del Valley. I feel like Del Valley, they can make that to like a colony. Like the fences, niggas will board the fences up, close it down. No?
Yeah.
Maybe, right? I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of country out there. I feel like that's kind of their territory. If you don't really know what to do in that type of terrain.
Yeah. We should be safe there, right? Like Bastrop's safer. What's after Bastrop? Giddings, you safe. It's pretty lit, though. I don't know, bro. I don't know where I was going with that. Just brought it up, but that shit's, I think about shit like that all the time. You know?
Just happen to get up and dip.
Yeah, nigga, gotta be ready. Like even right now, like all the new dudes doing the shootings randomly and shit. I'm like, is that door downstairs locked or not? I probably shouldn't have said that on here. Niggas gonna be scouting me down, bro. Fuck. Damn, you heard about that Madden tournament?
What Madden tournament?
The one of the dudes lost and he came back with a gun and killed 2 people and then killed himself. Madden tournament, yeah, it's pretty odd. There's video of him like watching, I guess taking the L of his life, and the nigga's face looks like, yeah, I'm gonna murder niggas after this. I'm gonna go get my gun and I'm gonna fucking kill people. Yeah, that nigga was getting beat.
Were they roasting him?
Apparently even after the dude beat him, he tried to dap him up and the dude just stared at him. You see it in his eyes. You know, you can see in some people's eyes that they're not there. And something's missing in their fucking glands in their eyes, nigga. Like in their pupil, it's like a lostness.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had like these big green eyes, like a dilated pupil. It was weird. His nigga was fucked up. But he killed himself at the end, so obviously he's fucking crazy, right?
I guess so. Madden. I mean, maybe that was his. Was it how much money was on the line? Was it like a $25,000 pot?
I think it was probably some money, but I mean more. It was more the Madden King. You know, niggas take that shit serious. I've been mad enough to where I'd kill my brother when I was younger. Like if I had a knife, I'd probably murder this nigga right now. I hate losing, bro. But I don't. That's why I don't play video games really, because I don't like. I'm a sore loser. I don't fuck with that, man.
Well, tell me more about this. Is it sports games specifically?
Video games.
Video games in general. So
yeah, because I feel like the system's playing me.
The system's
like
playing.
If it doesn't do a move the right way I like it, it's playing me.
But the game has buttons that coordinate. That
but when you press a button, it sends a signal to some shit, right? I feel like the signal's on the way. It's like it slips off or something, and it's not my fault. I lose. Madden will hold you in the worst glitchiest ways, bro. I know you played, man. You throw like a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
For some reason, the nigga would just stop or something, and then go like. That's the system's fault, right?
My favorite thing to do is T.O. fly route. Go. All
right, imagine you throw that T.O. fly right, and your quarterback throws like a fucking dart to the ground. But you pressed O, you pressed circle, which is was it triangle deep ball?
You know what game used to do that to me?
What?
And I really wanted to be good at it. I really did. I honestly wanted to be good at this game.
Okay.
NCAA football.
Hard as fuck.
I don't understand.
Hard as
what
fuck.
do they expect of me?
What do they expect of anybody?
As a user?
The juking on that game was so stiff, nigga. It was no like fluidity. It was no like, it wasn't real. He would literally stop and jump to the right or left, nigga. It wasn't a juke.
All I know is when I had Vince Young that year.
Unstoppable.
Hey.
Unfucking stoppable. That's a cheat. Nigga pick Texas, he's like, fuck. Fuck, man. It's gonna be a long game. Hey, when a nigga pick Vic on Madden, you like, all right, I'm picking Vic too. Fuck it. I'm not going to be that nigga getting ran on.
No, well,
Vic like 98 speed.
Yeah.
Bro, it was ridiculous. They really overdid his stats. I mean, he was fast, but 98, come on.
When he was with Atlanta, though.
I'm sure he ran like a 4.3, but come on now. Come on. He has a dart, power like, what, 90 fucking 5?
He was doing that for like 5 years.
Accuracy was still at 80-something, but that wasn't true. That nigga wasn't an accurate ball, dog. I don't know.
I don't feel like I'm qualified to speak on.
Why do fans get so offended
accuracy
over sports?
Well,
they connect with it on a weird level. What the fuck is that? Because we play sports, so I don't think I get that emotional about any like shit that I'm not involved in. Like I don't follow football. Like when football comes down, I don't cry about it. Like if my team loses, I'm like, meh.
I feel like it's because you go through it and you probably understand that it happens. Like, you know why they lost most likely if your team loses. You're sitting there watching like, well, he should have slipped that go route.
Yeah.
Son of a. I don't even.
All right.
You know.
All right. Yeah, he should have slipped.
What kind of screen was that? got Peyton?
Dog.
Omaha. That's probably, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, all right, I suppose.
It's like me as a basketball player. When I watch football, sometimes I get upset because it's like, it's obvious you did the wrong thing, but maybe on the field.
But you've been in their shoes, so sometimes your body does some dumb shit.
Yeah, I've never played football. You got to read all kinds of coverages. Things change.
Yeah, this shit's hard, bro.
It sounds like a lot.
I can't call plays, I can't call plays. Some shit I don't see it. It's niggas that don't play football at all, but they call it out. Dude, he's running a fucking go, dude. Look at his legs. And look at the coverage. They wouldn't do it like that. And look what down it is. Look how many yards he has. No, man. Fuck that. And he'd be dead ass right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, you ain't did nothing athletic your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Like they study the game on a different level. Yeah. Like that be Bill Burr, he like the actor, comedian.
Yeah.
He's good with that shit. Like baseball stats. I feel like niggas know baseball stats are cold as fuck. Baseball, what, first sport ever? Was it baseball?
Baseball was baseball.
Soccer,
it wasn't.
right?
Nah, there's like Native American sports where they use their hips and hit it through the hoops and all that.
Bro,
I forgot the name
Aztecs
of
would
it. Yeah,
cut
it
your
was pretty
fucking
loud.
head off.
That
Was the loser or winner died? It was something crazy. I think the winner. So it was a dumb rule, dog. Who died? The loser. The loser makes sense, right?
Yeah,
I feel like the Aztecs were crazy as fuck, and maybe the winner died. But
just as a twist.
yeah, like
Catch them off guard.
You're a warrior. We're gonna sacrifice you to please the gods, nigga. You're a champion.
I take it.
And you're happy, like yeah. Get your the losing team's like shit. Fuck that nigga, man. Look, I take the L. I take the bro. Did you know the reason they were able to be conquered was because the other tribes, right? The other tribes were tired of them fucking. They were tired of the Aztecs coming and stealing all their people and sacrificing them. They niggas sacrifice some crazy fucking number of people like a day.
See, like I don't know if I don't know who said that though.
Apparently it's written down somewhere.
But like by who?
Some douchebag back then. But like I scared up. But
I don't know. Like who's reporting this?
You're right. But it's cool to believe it.
Yeah, I don't like horror stories about melanated people, indigenous people. You know, like it's kind of like
that's more dope than horror, bro.
But like they make it sound like the Aztecs didn't have common sense.
They were geniuses of their time.
You know, like I feel like,
but I'm sure I think they found they would find like deep piles of bones and human bones and shit made out of human bones. It's just I think they put it together and shit written on the walls. I think they really looked into this shit.
Yeah,
I think they know what they're talking about.
But they say that about Egypt, but they don't know what they're talking about.
But Egypt, they were like ahead of like people open. They were into
have
that
like
shit.
Egyptologists who are mainly Arabic and European people who are telling people about pyramids and what it means on the hieroglyphs and this is how you're like. No, it's not. You know, like that's not what it means, and you don't know what you're talking. It's kind of weird. It's like why would we? That's like going to China and saying, hey, explain to me Russian history. Go. You know, like why are we listening to them talk about something that they weren't even there for? Like they just reading the walls. Yeah,
they probably threw us off. Hey, write something crazy on the wall, bro. Let's twist up the fucking future, nigga. Niggas gonna find this and think we were crazy as fuck. They probably coolest motherfuckers around. The Aztecs probably kick back. Probably got fucking taken over. The niggas was chilling like, whoa, bro, chill.
Yeah, because they're gonna act like they didn't plant missions at the same time. Like, you can't just say the Aztecs fell if you know you gonna not bring up colonization and all kind of things that kind of halted a lot of Native American progress. Yeah,
we fucking eradicated their population.
Not we. I don't.
Ooh, I said we, huh? Sorry. They got a piece of my brain.
The colonizers.
Yeah. I'm talking we as American.
Conquistadores.
Yeah, sorry. Forgive me.
I mean, America did, but I don't subscribe to that thinking.
Apparently, another fun fact, Christopher Columbus might have brought syphilis over to Europe. He might have been the first, what do they call it, patient, who knows? But he might have been the guy that brought it over.
Oh, man.
Man, that's fucking crazy. They're saying, oh, shit. Hear anything? Oh, my bad. My headset went off. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess he got it from an Indian tribe. I was like, nah, probably not.
I thought... Well, I mean,
I thought they brought it to the Indians, not the Indians. Not, you know.
Yeah,
maybe it was. It's probably something else.
He was probably doing something weird, and something happened, and he probably brought something back.
As much as we hate that nigga, he was smart, bro. He was a finesse guy. What a douchebag, but that motherfucker, that was on some future finessing shit, nigga.
He said, "I'm gonna make sure
he's ahead of the time.
Everybody remember me. He's like everybody gonna know my
dumb ass.
Nothing y'all can do about
my
this.
made up name, Columbus. That what his name? Probably Oscar, nigga, or something. Oscar something, nigga. I don't know. That motherfucker smart, finesse guy.
Yeah, he definitely got most of everybody.
It's fucked up because Indians now, or like people, Native Americans that we see now, the ones I see, man, it never looks good. It's always like they're either drunk or I'm saying from what I've seen, it's the fact too. I think the percentage of them that are alcoholics is like crazy high, bro. like real high, nigga.
What, Native American?
Mm-hmm.
But I remember reading
suicide.
that Native Americans have a specific gene
That makes them like vulnerable to shit.
but it's not really the. And then also they were introduced to that. You know, like everybody has natural forms of alcohol, like agave tequila and different things. People been doing stuff like that for forever, but when it comes to distilled like whiskey and things like that, like and then just bringing it over and making cognacs and like that's kind of, like no. It used to be kind of reasons to drink. Some like certain types of tequila, you feel better after you drink it. Like really like
I seen that like on Discovery Channel. It'd be like in the forest, like in the jungle or something.
Yeah.
And they'll be making like mashed up, they'll mash fruit up and it'll just ferment.
Yeah.
Then they'll drink it. It looks fucking like it's hot and it's gross. But them niggas after a long day of work, even the kids will drink it. Like it gets them drunk, but it's like a healthy. It's not. You might
like
get
a
a little
detox.
hangover.
Usually
Yeah.
you sweat out a lot.
It's not gonna fuck you up. Like you're not gonna be falling over the place, but you're gonna be like cool.
They say really, really expensive alcohol, like the Johnny Walker, the expensive bottles, or the different liqueurs that they have, like the Asian wines out of like plums and stuff like that, and expensive sake. You don't even feel any kind of like alcohol with like withdrawals or hangover. You just wake up the next day.
That's why
you might sleep a long time.
You said whiskey, right?
Well, like the high
dark alcohol.
They say you just sleep.
Dark
for
liquor.
Yeah, you might sleep for 20
Like
hours.
I could drink a lot of Hennessy. I won't wake up sick.
Yeah.
I might throw up before I go to sleep though, just to get it out. But I don't wake up like, oh fuck.
But they also say alcohol is like a lot of mind tricks. Like there's no different from dark to light because of the way it metabolizes. But like well, some people get drunk off of water that they call beer with color in it.
What was that, oxygen poisoning?
Nah, that's the placebo effect.
They're fucking dumb.
No, it happens. Like if you
fucking,
get told or you watch something,
man.
if you watch something happen your whole life, you gonna do it.
When we little,
I mean, these are college students.
They're stupid.
They haven't been
exposed. They're like
I've
weird.
seen people
They're
drink
weird.
a little bit and really exaggerate the amount of alcohol in their system, and as an excuse to
women. Girls do that shit a lot. Yeah, they do that shit a lot, bro. One shot, it's like it gives them a reason to act stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
I don't gotta drink any more the rest of the night, but I gotta act like a fucking idiot and fight people.
I've seen it both ways, yeah. But yeah,
that's a good time though. I like watching that shit go down. I'm like, she took one shot. Look at her. She didn't finish it.
It's crazy when girls square up with dudes, but it's dead serious.
Nobody wants to break it up until she gets hit though. I'm like, so y'all waited so y'all could beat them up?
It's like they watched them circle. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I watch her disrespect this man and spit in his face. I've seen that happen twice.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I definitely would have teed off on her too. I'm sorry. Don't spit in my face. Don't bring fucking liquids out of your body, nigga, into my face. Don't let it hit me in my mouth. I'm finna drop you. Whatever nigga tries to save it, break the shit up.
I just think people are overly aggressive in general. Like people need to calm down because everybody's violent.
Outrage culture, man. I think that's part of it too. People get outraged too easy now. I think a lot of us spend a lot of time being angry at shit. You can't appreciate like the shit around you. What has actually changed? I feel like it's more good than bad nowadays. Like if there was like a list, there'd be more good shit going on than bad, like around the world. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think so, bro. I think so.
Yeah, but it's all about like exposure. In terms of good stuff happening, it's all about people being taught good stuff. You got to start from like a young age. Like if people started from like pre-K with a curriculum that actually structured you as a human being philosophically and to think a certain way and behave a certain way, a lot of the stuff that people ask for well, how come the world can't be like this or how come people can't be like this, because really nobody taught anybody how to actually be a human, and like people are just kind of doing their best impression of like the people that before them or the people around them. So no one really hasn't. That's why people have so many mental illnesses these days, because no one really understands anything that's happening, and they're not really sure if they're even right or okay ever. Everything's a surprise if they find out. You live in like a mystery. You don't know what your body does. You don't know how it works. You got to go to a doctor to know anything. You have to go to you have to reach out to know anything important. So like, of course, you're gonna be in a constant state of like anxiety or depression or something. You gonna always feel like something could be wrong because you don't know nothing. You might have book information like, I learned that this happened on this date in history class. I can write in MLA format, or but.
That shit don't matter, man.
At the end of the day, when you got to pay your bills and you stressing and you don't know what life is.
Yeah, you got to learn that shit when it's late, nigga. You got to go out your way to learn that shit.
Yeah,
Cause fuck,
you got to learn
I
mental
didn't know what
stability.
credit was, nigga. My mom told me what credit was. Nobody else up until that point, nigga. And I was like 20. She gonna mess your credit up if you do this.
I think people are trying.
Credit. How important is credit? That she should, and that's when she said that's your life, nigga. But I didn't take it serious because she the only person tell me that. So I'm like, all right. And now, not playing. Couple mistakes later, but that's another thing for another time.
You would need to actually like take a group of children, and start something that looks like a cult, and to actually form like a good society. Like people would look at you weird, like
the Mormons.
How come? No, not like the Mormons.
Bro, Mormons are dope.
I mean, they're pretty good at what they do.
I think the closer you get to the top, I mean, they're crazy, bro. Don't get me. I mean, they're fucking. Their religion is ridiculous.
There's nothing wrong with them, just not like the Mormons, because I feel like the Mormons got their own thing going.
Yeah, but they're only if they didn't have religion attached, they'd be awesome people, right?
They are. I mean, they are. I think
Mormons are dope, bro.
I've never met Norman. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm Norman.
I don't know any upset bad Mormons.
Never seen one.
I just think that they got their own world.
Like they don't take care of themselves or their people.
Well, the way they think, what they believe, their people, they got their own world. Like they very much cultivate their own community, and they do
it's like every
do.
other religion, right?
They're kind of like a step up from Jehovah's Witness, in my opinion. They're kind of a little bit more active with the grouping. But I mean, I feel like there are certain religions that are more organized and like just strict in terms of like lifestyle and where you go and who you mingle with.
Christianity's kind of like that. You think so?
But those are branches of Christianity. Is based on, like, if it wasn't for Christianity, those three, like, because there's Protestantism, and then there's Catholicism, which is the original church that forms the stuff, and the Pope and Constantine and Nero back in Rome, bringing the Bible and all that to the peoples, and then you have Martin Luther of Germany, and he makes the Lutheran Bible and he translates
That's all under Christianity umbrella thing.
Yeah, it's like Protestant is the branches that Baptist, Methodist.
Where would Greek where their gods? Where's that going? Where's that?
That's pagan.
Pagan.
Yeah, but
isn't Christianity based off paganism?
Based.
It's basically taken from the same story.
The thing is, though, Christianity itself, people have to understand. You got to break it down because they've mixed a bunch of concepts together to make one thing.
Yeah.
So, like, Christianity itself existed in Africa, like, 20,000 years before Europe even had the concept of it.
Oh, for
it's
real?
an Ethiopian concept.
Okay. I know that shit. Oh, shit, you here to teach, huh?
But it's
a while. Hold on, wait for this shit, nigga. Wait till you hear this, motherfucker.
But it's all Nile Valley thinking.
Yeah.
And that's what's important to recognize, is that it's coming out of the Nile Valley thought process, the same thought process as Kemet, Egypt, as people would more know it as. And Ethiopia is, the land of the original Hebrew Israelites and different things like that.
Yeah.
That's also the beginning of the Rastafari philosophy and Haile Selassie Jah, Rastafari,
What?
King of King, Lord of Lord, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, See?
Johari just left the room, y'all. I ain't tell y'all. My man's just here straight from the motherfucking island. Bumba clot. That's just yeah.
I'm with you.
Dog.
But yeah, it's like Christianity has a lot of deep roots that people don't really understand. Like Jesus itself, that name, there's no J in Hebrew, so there's no real way for there to be a Hebrew man named that if there's no J in, like, so it's not even about people's personal feelings and different things like that.
Yeah.
It's more so just about just the history of it and the way language breaks down. There's a lot of facts. Like, Christianity isn't fake. It's just handed down through an awkward process of information and hands. So the way it's presented is weird. So people get it twisted and they want to get mad at it, or they might get angry.
Yeah.
And they might distance themselves because it's emotional. People's grandparents has been in the church 50 years and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it that you have to kind of dig through. But the history behind it is really powerful, especially for the people who take it, really serious. It's worth looking into.
What if we get to heaven, right? Or whatever you want to call it, right? He's like, dog, you wasted your time, man. Could have been. My bad, man. My bad. But what if he's not as strict of a, or she, or whatever it is? I don't even think it's a gender, right? Some people, somebody made a good case that it could be a woman because women create life, right? But men carry life, right?
Well, there's something called ma'at that existed in Kemet.
Yeah.
And it speaks on like balance and gender balance, masculine and feminine energy.
Yeah.
And the balance of it is what creates a certain synergy, which is what allows a certain production. Is because like as above, so below. A man and a woman can exist independently in a really like powerful way, but when they come together, there's something that is produced. It forms like a trinity, like in terms of one that we can see in our own eyes. So like there is something to say about the balance of it and the unity and the functioning one, because then from the child's perspective, if two people come together at a really high wavelength, you can give birth to a prophet, you know?
Oh, for real?
Well, that's kind of what happens.
Is it?
Because it's based around what you know.
So Andre 3000 and Erykah Badu's son should be like, he maybe, right?
Well, like
7, and that's his name.
in terms of like the way that
Creative
you
as
express
shit.
yourself.
Yeah, he should be like on another level.
Because we have a lot
right?
of prophets today, you know, like people who speak on things that they have deeper insight. They make people feel certain ways.
Cole, nigga, Kendrick.
Yeah, these are modern prophets who speak on like extra dimensional things, and like they're not afraid to acknowledge a higher intelligence that dictates frequency and movement. Not necessarily people's lives, but whether people want to believe it or not, we're connected to something that is bigger than our third dimensional selves.
Yeah.
That's just not, I mean, you can choose to, you know, live in the matrix. Kind of like if you want to make a metaphor for it, but there's a bigger thing.
That shit scary as fuck, dog.
It's kind of, it could be peaceful too.
Yeah, but at the same time, like when you dive into it,
because look, think about it.
Where we possibly could have came from. Science makes it a lot easier, right? Science kind of
you got to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap. Science and
from science,
the mystic. You know, you can bridge it. Not necessarily science and religion, but science and mysticism. You can bridge it,
bro. Because everything has a beginning, right?
Yeah. Well, not necessarily because we're saying that because our construct of time. You know, like,
okay, yeah, I heard that before.
You know,
fuck yeah.
The sun doesn't go around the universe. You know, we're not. The sun is just our earthly perspective of how we're measuring time and how it feels and how we go through our day and what we're calling our cycle. It's like we're talking about something universal. So like time really isn't a factor. It's only a human factor.
It's hard to not.
But we can feel it as humans though, like when time flies when you're having fun.
Like, time is a
you
feeling.
Can feel
you
it.
can feel that shit.
Like when you leave that, when you start to reach a higher frequency, time doesn't really. It comes and goes, and like when things are really like a drag, you know, you feel it.
That's some deep meditation shit to erase time, boy. That's deep.
Being present.
That shit's in you.
Yeah.
That shit's in you, bro.
Being present.
Fucking bananas, man. So, what we talking about in the car, dog? We had some cold ass conversations in the car, man. I can't remember them hoes. Baked off the motherfucking plate. Don't hate. Then when I hit the street, I scrape. Then I scrape my plate because I don't waste a piece. Man, watch out, man. Watch out, man.
Hey. Watch out.
Motherfuck. Hey, dog. I'm losing. Like, it's like a thought, right? So a thought comes into my head, right? And the people that are supposed to process the thought, they walk away. But the thought only has 5 seconds before it just fucking like pixelizes and the next thought comes up, because there's a lot coming down the line, so if no one catches it, it fucking disappears. And that's what my brain's doing right now. Them hoes are just falling away. Falling in love. Where's Sean Paul at? It's not Sean. It is Sean Paul. Where's he at? I don't know why I think you would know that.
He's still there.
He still got braids? He cut it right. He got
a fade now.
Probably was falling.
I mean, he probably just wanted something new.
Nigga rock braids all the time, though. I think Scout gonna be screaming. Screaming Scout. You listen to Ella May?
Ella May, no.
Ella May, yeah, she's dope as fuck.
What she do?
She sings.
What kind of music she sing?
I don't know, dude.
Is it like R&B?
Oh, it's R&B. Damn,
Okay.
fuck, what? I was trying to go deeper, like, genre, man.
It's kind of like a drowsy, eclectic jazz, you know?
Dog. Eclectic jazz. Good one, man. Fucking hilarious, dude. Cut this off, man. Cutting it off. I don't got anything. What is that? Look how dumb he looks. Can't even fucking press the button. Fucking idiot. Nah, dude.
It happens.
I want to do stand-up comedy, bro. I've been looking into it.
Word.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do fucking stand-up.
You should try improv too.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Hey, let's do improv right now.
All right.
Fuck. Oh,
right,
y'all ready? All right.
I'm gonna be the cash register, right? This is a game we used to play. I'm gonna be the cash register.
All right.
And you come through the line and you pretend to be a celebrity.
Cashier?
No, I'm gonna be the cashier.
Okay, I was like, fuck.
Not
I'm
the
talking
cash
to
register.
I was like, fuck, it's gonna be a hard
If
one.
I was a talking cash register,
Yeah.
that'd be. I can be a talking.
That would be
cash
crazy though. Then you put a lot of pressure on me. You kind of got it easy, bro. All right, nah, let's do it. Do your
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Let's do that. Cashier.
You're gonna come through the line.
Okay.
You're gonna do an impression of a celebrity, and based on the items that you check through, I have to guess who you are.
Okay.
But you can't tell me. You have to just be the person, buy things that you.
Who I'm gonna have impression somebody. But all the impressions I know they're obvious, bro. That's a hard one. All right. A celebrity. Okay. All right, I got you.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
Me? I'm fine. I'm doing good. How are you, young man?
I'm all right.
Yeah, all right.
What you getting today?
I got some peaches, some steak, and a jar of blood.
All right, that'll be
Hold on. Look in your eyes like you want to say something to me, man.
Well, you kind of look familiar. I just
Familiar, huh? Familiar like what, man?
line's kind of long, sir.
Line's kind of long. They can wait. You're talking to a very important person right now. You don't know it? You telling me you don't know who you talking to right now, huh? Hello?
You kind of giving me the vibe.
Got your tongue? What store we at right
Sir,
now?
I'm a
What
little-
store we at? What store we at?
Sir, my manager.
What store are we at right now? I can't fucking see. What store are we at right now? I'm so rich, famous, black.
I only work part time, sir.
You're gonna be part time when I'm done.
I'm not
You're
even.
gonna be no time.
I barely work here.
Look at my dark skin. Look at my fade. Look at my fucking muscles.
You kind of giving me weird, creepy Denzel vibes.
Yeah, you have muscles, dog. Good shit, dog. You ain't got muscles. I say, fuck, what else? Teeth. He has big fucking teeth. Damn, hey, good one. You good, dude. I don't know how you got that, because I was off. That I get on, I fall way the fuck off. I don't know how you got that shit. Good job, dog. I was want to do improv, man.
Yeah, improv's pretty fun.
Bro, what time do we start? Holy shit.
What time is
It's
it?
only 9:19.
What time we start? 9?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Has it? Dog, we covered a lot of shit in 19 minutes.
But did we? Yeah,
Ooh, fuck no. We ain't even scratched the fucking ice. We're not even near it.
No.
We're not even an idea yet.
No.
We're not even we're not in subconscious.
Because we can really get into it if we so choose.
Into what?
Well,
Okay. Had an agenda, so go ahead.
so
Dude, before we start, we got honey beer, Texas, honey cider. Hey, drink yours first.
I don't.
Shout out to the studio, man. They provide beer, water, coffee, all the good stuff. Can you drink yours?
I don't know if I.
Give it a sip,
I'm
man.
gonna go down that rabbit hole.
You know I'm gonna do it. I hope it's sweet. I feel like it's gonna be tart as fuck. I don't think it's gonna be sweet at all. But it's a cute can. It's white with a gold lining on top and at the bottom. There's cursive. It's a nice can. Go ahead and sorry, bro. We're going deep. Let's do it. I'm gonna take a sip of this, man.
No, it's fine. Sip away.
I don't want to drink on the mic. I hate when people do that. That was that auditory shit. Boy, I be hot. I be like, I hope they die in a car crash. I say shit like that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a thought that counts.
Yeah, man. Oh, what a crisp pop on there. Looks bubbly. It's a brown texture to it.
Kind of like a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Kind of like a Chardonnay. Kind of like a Chardonnay. There's Austin East Ciders. Get it? Free plug, man. That's a dope name. These motherfuckers are cold. It looks good, bro. Look like apple juice.
It does look like apple juice. 14 grams of sugar. I see them trying.
Giving it, yeah. Let's not kill them too fast.
170 calories, per
Nigga,
can.
real apple juice supposed to be terrible for your teeth. I didn't know that. I chug that shit from. I mean, it wasn't killing my teeth, but I used to love the sugar in it.
Yeah.
The amount of sugar inside of it floating around, poisoning us, man.
You just took all the fiber out of it, so you're getting straight sugar juice.
Hell yeah. You know what's scary conspiracy for me? The JFK assassination. That's a scary one. Just how they murdered that nigga in front of everybody. Blamed the nigga, framed the nigga, then had another motherfucker murder him to give him life in prison. Fuck.
Well, him and Abe Lincoln are the only two presidents
to be assassinated.
Well, not to be assassinated, but they were trying to end the Federal Reserve Bank.
Is this some Rockefeller shit you got going?
I mean,
that's pretty dope. Yeah. I mean, no, take it there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I haven't read enough on the Rockefellers, man, but apparently they're like the evil villains of the world because they're fucking everywhere. Apparently, got banks everywhere. They're the reasons behind a lot of these wars.
Yeah, there's a patent to literal money.
Mm-hmm.
People own money. Yeah. We have IOUs in our pocket. We just have Federal Reserve notes. Mm. It says it on the bills, IOU, because we don't have any gold back in our currency.
And that's why they killed Gaddafi. Hillary Clinton murdered that nigga because he was about to fucking flip the world, right? He's about to
they were going to turn Africa on the gold standard.
Yeah, the gold standard. Yeah, that was so our cash wasn't worth shit. We was gonna be fucked, right?
Yeah, in a lot of places. Oil connection.
Niggas was gonna have us by the balls, boy.
Well, I mean,
Hillary was a savage, boy. You ever reading the Hillary Clinton? She's a savage. She's a fucking savage, man. She has niggas murdered. The Clintons murdered. And that nigga ran coke through Arkansas. Did you know that?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, he's caught. He got caught, bro. Niggas got caught.
How many kilos can they get for 5,000?
Whiskey, I got kilos, baby. That nigga's a motherfucker, bro. Look at him. He's a little shiesty. I mean, he's cold, though. I respect that nigga as far as he smashed in the White House.
Hillary, I got some Gucci.
Hillary and Lee. Yeah, for real. You the impression guy, motherfucker. That nigga. Boy, then two kids, right? Yeah. Caught them like dropping coke and they checked out the kids. They murdered them niggas. They had dudes around. Clinton had them niggas murdered. He killed them. Then laid their bodies on the train tracks and said they got ran over by a train.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Have you seen House of Cards? Sounds like something that'd be on House of Cards.
Nah, the rapey guys.
You would like House of Cards.
Guy, man.
Did they take it off because he was rapey?
No, I don't know. Yeah. That's why I got canceled, right?
It got canceled, but is it gone? Can you still watch it? Huh? Not that I'm promoting it.
Can you still watch House of Cards?
No, I think they took it off.
I feel like it's gone, dude.
Yeah, they took it off. That and R. Kelly's music, and they took off a few things recently.
My bad. They took off Alex Jones.
They took off Alex Jones?
Off YouTube, yup. They're saying that's against the law. They violated his commitments. It's freedom of speech. Yeah.
What did he say?
Just about what town was it? Sorry, where all the kids got murdered. Yeah, fake. He saw the kids weren't killed.
I don't understand. Out of all the things that people have said across the internet,
yeah,
they homed in. They said, Alex Jones, you are banned.
Yeah, he banned him. He says a lot of shit though.
But out of all the things he didn't say,
I guess he crossed the line.
You know how much crazy
he didn't just say it. He went hard at some of the parents, bro, and their kids are dead, and he attacked them because he's so loopy. That's what they're saying.
Well, look, put it like this.
Okay.
A lot of people died in Vietnam, right? Mm-hmm. Come to find out that war was for no reason. How do we feel now?
Too. Facts.
How do we feel now about that?
What?
Don't feel. No, that's horrible. What bothers me is we have incidences that have happened that we have documented that have happened. Mm-hmm. The government's directly behind.
It's a conspiracy shit, right?
Well, not necessarily exactly what Alex Jones talking about, not the family specifically and all that.
He hits
but I'm talking about there are things that happen where real people die.
Yeah.
That just because real people die, people get sad. Now we can't talk about it. Mm-hmm. That's wrong. Just because people died and people are sad, you know how many black people die on a regular basis?
Mm-hmm. Just
So
died
you-
or murdered.
Period.
Okay, just leave that.
Murdered.
Yeah. Okay.
And then a lot of it, we can get into that. That's a whole nother conversation. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people die. People lose their sons, especially black men, every day.
So So what are you saying? Like,
What I'm saying is, just because people died doesn't mean that there can't be something behind it that's not right or corrupt. You can't put it past the same government that enacted chattel slavery on human beings and kept it going.
Yep.
And then when they released it, they made it a system over everybody and called it capitalism, which gives people talking about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and unalienable rights, but yet food, water, and shelter at a quality level are the hardest things to obtain.
yeah.
And then to take care of a family, people have anxiety
That's
about
what
it.
scares me.
People die left and right. We have intentionally caused diseases like cancers that happen strictly because of diets that they promote. That's intentional. And then, but people say because people are dying, y'all are grieving, so we can't talk about it. So if your family members died, you don't want to know why or how. I understand that, but like why or how could affect generations.
Yeah.
And you don't want to explore it because you're grieving, and that's fine. But it's a bigger issue, especially to the people that are observers and the people that are watching and learning from this. You're inciting
It happens on
paranoia.
the news all the time. bro.
Exactly.
You see some shit on YouTube, even on YouTube, you see it and then you never see it again.
But then
You
they
can't
want to
find
talk
that
about certain things like police killing black people left and right. Oh, they got all types of opinions about that. They don't want to let nobody grieve about that type of stuff. Like those aren't real people dying with families.
shit. Yeah.
But we can talk about that being nothing pretty much. But then it's like, it's weird. It's like there's a lot of people dying everywhere. We can't be that sensitive. And if there's something that happens, like these wars, especially like
I don't want to take away from us, but it's worse shit going on 10 times.
yeah.
Yeah.
What about whole genocides in Africa? Like Libya is in the
But there was
middle of a
another one that
crazy-
just happened, dog. Where the fuck that shit happened?
The Asia is a really intense continent in general. Like all over Asia, people are in turmoil, dying left and right.
Over in Syria and shit, they're murdering each other.
China's wiping out
Bro, they're
countries.
shooting journalists in the fucking heads.
Tibet's almost gone.
It's shit's wild.
It
Killing
might be
babies
gone
still.
almost.
Remember when all the refugees are washing up on shore? That got a little publicity, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta dig for that. That was fucked up.
Yeah. People are in real desperate states.
And the
It's
government-
intentional.
And the government just lies to us, bro. They lie to us about a
Because
lot of
people are
shit.
comfortable inside the law. You can't really even. Sometimes I get mad at the government, but what
Yeah.
makes me more upset is like when I look at people and I understand that people want it, because even if it's based out of ignorance,
They want to live comfortable.
they
wanna-
ask for it almost, you know? So it's
people
like-
are blissfully ignorant, nigga. Like you heard of Operation Paperclip? The government was gonna get a Freightliner. No, they were gonna take a commercial airplane, right? Filled with real people, nigga, real families, and unknowingly like shoot that hoe down, right? Shoot it down and cause a war. Was it who it causing a war with? Cuba. It ran it by JFK, nigga. He was like, fuck that shit, though. Because they were trying to sacrifice real American lives to start a war. And they were going to shoot down their own plane, then put in the media as in, start. I can't fucking figure that shit out right now. I knew a lot about it. Not anymore, though. It's gone.
You see, like it's kind of. I just feel like it's disrespectful for people to wage whole wars over economy,
Money, yeah.
and it's
Monies
like
and shit.
you're putting up human lives, young people who are valiant and thinking that they,
Bro.
it's kind of like
They say our lives ain't really worth shit, bro. We're kind of like ants. There's so many of us, nigga. They're like, we could lose a foot. As long as we're not losing key figures, you know what I'm saying? We're just sheep, bro. They use us when they throw us away. We ain't shit. We're worse than sheep, nigga. They don't even mind shooting up some shit, blowing up some shit. The towers, they blew them hoes up. Apparently those were explosions that went off. That 9/11. That's a whole nother thing, man.
But I mean, that's another one of those topics where people,
Don't want to talk about it.
because people died.
Yeah, but think about why though. Why they died? It's scary. It's scary for a lot of people to really think our government is against us, nigga. It's hard. It's a hard concept because
it's not necessarily that they're against us.
Man,
they
what?
just not with us,
bro.
Because
they
they got their own whole like lifestyle and existence that they have to. Because we're like batteries, you know. They function off of our production,
but they can lose a couple million of us, couple thousand of us. They don't give a fuck
because we're born every day.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They don't give a fuck about us. I feel like if you're not in a certain bracket, nigga, you're trash to these niggas.
You ever notice how like they'll make things more and more expensive and it's ridiculous because they're killing the environment and it's really intentional. And then all the really, really fresh organic things, they make it more expensive because there's less opportunities to even get to it. Like if you live in certain areas, you can't even get good food or seafood or anything like that you might eat.
Bro, it's scary as fuck. But like how the earth is just being like we're milking it dry. And I'm like, how can you be one of these guys doing this, right? I mean, I know you thinking about, well, I'm not going to see the effects that I'm having on this earth. I mean, I'll die before anything goes bad, but it's like it's selfish. You know, you're potentially fucking ending a whole race of people, bro. Because it's getting worse. Like I feel like the world's only getting worse. The more oil we pull out of this motherfucker. Well, apparently oil is just it's good, right? We're not killing the earth taking oil, right? It says the blood of the earth, but I think it just refills. Apparently that shit just it just comes.
I mean, it takes millions of years to fuel. Yeah, you know, but it's all just a matter of understanding what's really going on, and it's whether you believe anything, whether you're religious or not, whether you're political or not. There's just certain things that are taking place, and that we kind of have to come to terms with. Like. Certain things just are against nature, and we kind of have to respect that fact. Or the things that we're complaining about, they only are going to accelerate.
Get worse and worse, man. Fuck, dog.
I mean, it not necessarily get worse. Depending on who you are, it could be better or good, but just things are going to force us to have to live a certain way that, you know, might not be the most efficient. And we already have health-related issues. Things like that, and if people don't like those types of things being present in their life, whether it be mental, physical, like sicknesses, diseases, then they have to kind of start to live a certain way. And people might not. It's like people make a lot of excuses for themselves too. Like when you talk to people about diet, well, everybody's different, and you got to eat according to
my body. Yeah, my body works differently. I don't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
like no other living creature on the planet does that. Like, if I take 2 elephants and I feed those 2 elephants 2 different things, one of those elephants is gonna die before the other one.
Yeah, bro.
You can't.
There's no way you can be like overweight and healthy, bro. I mean, overweight. I feel like weight. There's a spectrum on weight though. Like, I mean, I feel like my body's. I can hold 230 pounds.
But you know what people are really saying?
What are you saying?
When they're saying everybody's different, my body works like this. They're saying that. My specific level of toxicity works this way, and I need to interact with my body this way in order to feel comfortable. I have X amount of toxins present, so therefore my body functions like this. Like, because if everybody, like your body functions one way.
But to be able to know that way, you need to fluctuate, right?
You have to be clean. A lot of people don't even know what they feel like, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think you feel fine because you haven't dove into health, but try getting healthy as shit, then seeing which one, where you more comfortable at. Because I figured that out. I was like, man, I'm fine being a little heavy. Then I lost weight. I was like, life's lighter, niggas. Being lighter is better than like as humans, bro. Yeah. Being extra heavy is just bad. Being uncomfortable walking is not normal. Walking is it's a human instinct. It should be a comfortable glide, bro. Yeah. You shouldn't be stressing to walk, nigga. Like sweating a little bit, I guess. I mean, whatever. But you sitting there. If it's a task, nigga, walking should just be like a reflex. You shouldn't stress. We see stairs, you should be like, fuck. I'm finna die, nigga. Chest hurting and shit. That's not good, bro. No. I'm not super healthy, but I try to stay active because I know how joints work. I know how muscle works, muscle memory.
Definitely.
Joint health, man. You need to move that shit.
Yeah, it's good to regularly cleanse on different things, like whether it be a no food fast, water fast.
Oh man, that shit's good for the soul, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Dog, it's like we might be in the Matrix right now, fam. We might be in the Matrix right now, fam. because time has stopped. It's 9 o'clock. Not joking. Look, what the fuck you say?
It's 9 o'clock.
Look outside, niggas snowing. Wait, what?
The sun's coming up.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's 9 a.m.
Yeah. We're not. Check your phone. Where we at?
Nebraska.
Look, go out there. It's not. Whole nother engineer got like a fur coat on with like a Russian hat, nigga.
Like aliens.
Dog, what the fuck, bro? We be done for. We're screwed. I'm freaked out. I'm like, okay, well, we're done. We're dead, nigga, right?
I feel like if we ever contact the aliens, they'd be nice.
Hopefully, until you see how dumb we are, I'm like, man, fuck these niggas, bro. Well, in fact,
they have to be nice.
Let's take these niggas back to our planet. Let's get some free fuck.
If they're sophisticated enough to get here, they have to be understanding.
Yeah,
you know, they got to look at us and be like, oh, look at these guys. They don't know any better.
I heard the discussion. They said they'll probably send robots before they send real aliens first. You know how we send,
because they're that smart.
You know,
like
you know, we see like probes and like rovers and shit. That's just to test the world out.
They got insects.
Yeah, he said they're so smart. Like then another one's like, they're so smart. They're gonna see how primitive we are. Why would they want to talk to us?
I just realized something.
What
you just said. Octopus DNA.
Yeah. Oh, remember that one on that?
Is not. It could be not earthly.
Remember I said it was,
I don't know. It might have. Yeah.
Remember when Brianna was in here?
Yeah.
I was talking about octopus. I said they're saying they're not even from Earth. They're aliens. How they could do their DNA.
What
and
if
shit.
that's the probes? They just like walking around with their craniums.
And we're eating them, bro.
The aliens are watching like they're savages.
They're eating the fucking octopus. They're not even edible here. What
Dear God.
Yeah.
Molly, look. That's it.
The goddamn apes. Look at them. Look at them seasoning it, eating it raw. These fucks eating the head, bro. Not even killing it, just cutting the arms off of it and pouring sauce on it, watching it dance. Yeah, bro, they're not coming.
They stir fried it.
Dolphins,
that's what they call it.
Yeah, dolphins are all fucking. They're smart. They're about as smart as us. Sometimes they get a couple of our people.
We're grinding them up in tuna fish. Though.
Yeah, fucking poison them with like oil and shit. Look what they're doing to the
dolphin people under the water talking.
Yeah,
they grind us up.
We can't send the ship to get y'all. They'll see.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yeah, please, squeak. Please help us. Send help. Then we're putting the killer whales in fucking cages, and they're smart as fuck. No matter how many trainers they kill, bro. Let's send them to the other SeaWorld. He'll do fine there. He just keep killing motherfucker. They're not just drowning people. You know that?
Yeah,
they're biting. They're murdering them.
They're dragging them and doing flips with them.
One whale put the nigga on his back naked and swam with him the whole night while he was dead.
Oh man!
That's telling me he didn't do that shit on purpose.
He just had a mental breakdown in the pool.
Yeah, they came in the morning. He's just doing circles with that nigga on his back. Like, look what I did.
You want to make me jump through a hoop now?
This is you next, assholes. Then ripped another lace. I read the autopsy. I don't know. I'm weird, bro. I read the autopsy on one of the trainers. I was like, how bad can a whale do a motherfucker underwater? I mean, just dog.
Where'd you find the autopsy?
They showed the picture. Just had like the. I googled blackfish.
Oh, the documentary.
Yeah, then I was like, I said
they put the autopsy on there.
No. Then I went like the actual medical records because I typed in like lists of swim trainers injured by whales. Nigga, I read that shit probably 45 minutes. Motherfuckers getting chomped on, not killed, but it's a couple people like brain damage. Like they could definitely bite your arm off. I mean, duh, right? They eat whales and kill sharks, but they do us like for toy style. Bit a lady's leg off. Bit her arm off.
Why do we continue?
Bit her fucking head off, bro. He pissed. His dorsal fin, they said when the dorsal fins drop over, you're fucking depressed, bro. It's like
every whale I've ever seen at SeaWorld has a curved dorsal fin.
And that's because that's a birth defect. They're not supposed to. They're supposed to be like a wreck, nigga. Like sharks. Them hoes are curved. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a good something they're missing. They're missing something that keeps that whale up. That dorsal fin up. I forgot what it's called, bro, but it's a form of depression too. Like when their mental state starts going and like their body's off, that shit just curves over, nigga. It's crazy, right? Like a hat, like a sad hat. You know how the hat's always sad? Yeah. Like the sad elf has like the little dumb hat.
The one that droops. Like
the droop hat. His little fuzzball's too heavy or something. He's like, Santa never lets me. Santa never lets me play, man. Never lets me wrap any presents.
Oh, fat motherfucker.
For real. Stupid bitch. That's what his wife looks like. A fucking fucking gumball.
Cookies suck.
Yeah. I hate it here. All the other elves tease me.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah. I'll show them one day. I'll show them.
They'll see.
No. Dog. Stop. What claymation, man? I forgot. You ever see the claymation Rudolph episode where he like murders the other ones? Like they beat him so bad, blood comes out his nose and it hits the snow. Oh, it was good. I don't know. We were young watching it too. We were young as shit watching.
Like on South Park.
Robot Chicken style.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up. That's my first time seeing like blood on a cartoon. It turned around and like horse kicked him in the face like 3 times and blood hit the snow. He came back and killed all of them. Rudolph did. Good times, man.
I mean, they were pretty mean to him, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it was yeah. He definitely deserved it.
They wouldn't let him play in any reindeer games. It's kind of
make fun of a nigga.
He's the only
red nose,
and it glows. Something's going on, right?
That nigga's lit.
He's obviously the chosen one.
Why aren't they flocking? Right? Why is he not just in heat like ramming them, bro? Because I'm almost positive if a nigga came up to me with a real life red glowing nose, I would respect that nigga. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck he's on. I don't know what he could do. He's not human. Fuck. Was he a clown? Was
He's
he
glowing.
a hit clown? Yeah, he's glowing. What? How's that bitch glowing? You have a battery in your shit? What else can you do? Like, can you make the power come out the nose into your hands? Like, I don't know shit, man. Respect. I'm not finna be toasted by this nigga, man. What if mutants were real, bro?
I feel like they kind of are based on the way they're written into that story.
But the mutants are fucked up. Like, the ones that are mutants, like, it's sad. They're never cool. You don't ever see a mutant or person like a weird disability. Like, that's cool.
Well,
that's
like,
that Popeye guy. He has like huge forearm.
Not like a weird disability, but like people
not even a disability. Like
there's
weird...
one guy who can generate electricity through his body. Like he can fry eggs. And stuff. Like he can hook up to like a generator. The Indian. Yeah, he can fry. He fried an egg. Like
I read that his body's just a good conductor of electricity.
That's some X-Men. Yeah, definitely some comic books.
You could get electricity through your body and not die.
There's one blind dude who can use echolocation. So
that rides the bike.
Yeah.
Okay, I seen that one. I
mean, that
or the dude they used to be. I was able to get shot in the belly with the cannonball, like back in the day.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking crazy. That's a lot of fat, bro. You should definitely still probably be dead.
I mean, he probably has a lot of.
He probably had turning bleeding in there. I think he died early. I gotta Google it. He gotta die soon, bro. That nigga had to die soon, bro. Like really strong motherfuckers. That's kind of mutiny, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the average human strength, you can see if you're like way over that shit.
Yeah.
Like humans, we're not like naturally strong. Like we're the weakest in the kingdom, bro.
I think we're naturally strong if we naturally live like the farm. Like you out working and you got to bend over and
every day it's like you gotta do like. This is YouTube channel. These niggas cook like whatever they find.
Yeah.
They cook and eat that shit. And I'm like, damn, y'all smart. But how hungry you gotta be to eat a fucking worm, nigga? Fat maggot woodworm.
Like, I don't understand why you would go to that point. You know, like you can eat.
Bro, he was hungry.
But you can eat like dandelions grow anywhere. You can eat dandelion.
Bro, he was in like a bad part of the jungle, man. It didn't like there was a lot of food.
I feel like if you're in the jungle.
You can find something else.
Little plant.
They were coconut worms though, so they probably were good, but I wouldn't fuck with it. I probably would. Nah, he's eating the heads too. You know, heads are black.
I don't know.
I think he's being an asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, eat this when you're hungry, dude. I do it.
Some people just be doing stuff. I feel like you can eat worms, yeah, but maybe if you didn't know anything else to eat.
Yeah, man, that shit's too weird for me, Jack. Too weird for me, Jack. Damn, this podcast is long. I'm not saying I want to be over. I'm saying it's long though. It's like what do we have to start at like? I thought we got up here like 9:50 or something.
Nah, we got up here.
I mean 8:50. Were we up here before that?
Yeah, we were up here before that. Then went to the gas station.
Dope, man. Do some more improv.
Yeah.
Got the energy for it.
Yeah.
Let's do another one.
What are we doing?
Oh no, you did improv.
Where we at? We can set up a scene.
Okay, Colorado. Lost in the forest.
Is there any special circumstances?
I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm lost. Well, no, we're both lost. We bump into each other. We are all right. We're lost. We bump into each other. I have summer gear on. A little tight muscle shirt, shorts, sandals. You're fully dressed for the snow. You know, big coat, all that. We bump into each other.
All right.
We're both black too.
All right.
All right. Oh, what the fuck, dude? What's up, bruh?
Yo.
What's up, man? You hanging around?
You know, I'm out here wilding, you know, doing my thing.
I heard wilding. So,
Nah, I'm lost.
you lost? Yeah, me too, man.
I'm not having a
That
good
shit's
time.
fucking.
Bro.
But I knew you were lost. I was just trying to see where your head was at. You been lost for a while?
A couple
You
years.
just lied to me, man. We'll see where this goes. So, what do you have on, dude?
You know, a summer collection of winter jackets.
See, your toes are out, man. The tips are kind of black, bro. Are you all right? It's frostbite.
Been out here years, so.
Whoa, yeah, you look great, dude. You look great for guys been out in the snow for years wearing fucking tank
You know
tops
what?
and shorts.
Thanks for rubbing it in. You don't think it's hard?
Have you been lost for years?
I have a
Are you-
family.
Oh, you
right.
lied again. So, let's just be straight up with each other, man. I could probably help you if you need help. You've been out here years by choice, it seems, but
You know, I find it really rude that you think I'm unintentionally lost. Fucking douchebag. Not everybody's unintentionally lost. What if we chose to be lost? I'm a lostian.
oh shit, man. I didn't mean to just laugh in your fucking face, but I have frostbite too, and I'm losing my fucking mind. I might be hypothermic, man. But that was a good one, dude. Are you real? You have a family? Like, what do you mean? Like of animals, or because you're obviously a fucking caveman out in the fucking snow, right? You're caveman.
It's none of your concern, first of all.
Okay.
The whereabouts of my family are my business and my business only.
Okay.
I've
Are you from here?
been around.
You been around?
I've been around.
You sound well read, man. I'm getting a weird vibe from you. Are you like you write books or something?
Well, I live in a cave, so
Cave, well read.
I don't really have like a typewriter or a computer or anything.
Okay. Your family.
Kind of feel like you're being an a-hole.
You know, I think all this time in the woods has gotten you sensitive, man. Can I stay with you, dude? It's cold, man. Maybe you can teach me how to not freeze to death in summer.
I don't know if my wife would.
Your wife, man, she's hot or what? Hypothermia talking, man. Just go with it, all right? Is she hot or what? You think I could get?
We kind of have a thing about people like yourself coming over, you know, the kids, and the kind of impression it might.
people like me, we're both black. I mean, in coats? You only people in coats?
Well,
Well, I'm not cave black, or I'm not forestry black, or
it's not about, you know, we're all black, brother, man. But
oh, I hear
you know,
I hear it now. You don't gotta say. I got actually.
Nah,
Yeah. Okay. I actually hear it now.
You know.
So what I'm gonna do is,
Nah.
I have a gun, right? I didn't mention it. Now, I've drawn a line on who I'm gonna kill, right? Oh, before I tell you that line, which way is the cave, man? Just in case I get lost again. You know.
Well,
I didn't get your name again.
my name is Seymour, and I'm not really comfortable giving you my full government affiliation, but
I gotta get it. What's your last name, dude? Come on, man. Come on.
that's
give me
too
one.
much. I'm not, you know,
Seymour.
you get a lot of
How
traffic
old
by
are you,
the
dude?
cave.
How old are you? Yeah. So you've been out here.
Can we not hold a mature conversation?
Oh my God. So murder, right?
Murder.
I was thinking about killing you, dude.
Kinda
Now I
creep.
want you alive, man. You give me a reason to live, dude.
Can I leave?
You want? Can you like bullets in your back, or
I have people watching you as we speak.
I don't believe you, man. Cause you know why I don't believe you? Lied to me twice already.
What was the second lie?
Are you lost? You lied because you live here, obviously. Oh man, the hypothermia, man, it's getting to me. Oh, if you're lucky, I might die. I might actually die before I get to kill you, dude. You're lucky, man. because I can't feel my arms, and I can't reach for the gun in my pocket. So if you do end up killing me, you think maybe you could shoot me in the head, or maybe?
You know, as a lost end, I'm not really.
Don't leave me.
I'm kind of thinking about just leaving, backing up slowly, and
Don't leave me, man. Please.
just met. I don't really feel that obligated to continue to spend my time in such circumstances if I don't have to be.
Don't. There's a pack of wolves following me. Don't leave me, please. I'm gonna feel everything. I'm gonna feel all their teeth digging into my skin, ripping me apart. Please. Don't leave me here. The gun's loaded. Safety's off. Put 2 to the head, man. Please. Please.
What if I told you I'm not real? I'm just a figment of your imagination. You've caught hypothermia.
Are you the tree?
Was I the tree?
No family? No wife? No Seymour? Maybe wait with me then. Sing me a song.
It doesn't work like that.
Nah, you good, dog. You good. You're good, man. I'm gonna listen to this. This is gonna be funny as fuck. So I'm calling it, bro. That was we're good. Hey, good shit, fool. Thanks for coming, dog.
Yeah, anytime.
I gotta have you on more. That improv shit's pretty fun. I gotta do that more too. Thank you everybody for listening. Rogue Lamb going ham. Johari Temp in the place to be.
Yeah.
We're gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.
Yeah, ran out of words, mixing these birds from the suburbs. Yeah, my cousins are killers, McGilla gorilla, I'm killing these birds. Murder. Riding the wave, girl, is you nave, niggas gon' love you. They don't. Smashing pads, baby, you easy, niggas won't cuff you. Nah.
Hey, remember, health is wealth. Follow your boy on Snap, Pierre No French Show, Instagram, Pierre No French. Mixtape for my friends dropping soon. Yeah, that's a wrap.